Think of him as a wolf in street clothing. The new star of Tennessee Williams' Streetcar Named Desire, opening at the Yale Repertory Theatre this month, is none other than the famed werewolf Alcide in the HBO series True Blood. Amy Gamerman for the Wall Street Journal recently spent time with the actor Joe Manganiello to find out how he prepared for the part of Stanley Kowalski. Hey, Amy.
Hi, Wendy.
The most pressing question when you interviewed him, did he take off his shirt? I had to ask.
Mr. Manganiello remained fully clothed for our interview.
All right, I'm sorry to hear that for your sake. All right, he says he's no stranger to this character of Stanley and Stanley's rage in Streetcar Named Desire. What did he mean by that when he said that to you?
Well, this is actually the third time in his career that he is playing Stanley in Streetcar. The first time he came to it as a college student, fresh from a kind of troubled childhood, growing up outside Pittsburgh in a house where there was a lot of yelling, a lot of hair-trigger tempers. His father, he said when his father was watching sports on TV and his team was losing, the entire neighborhood knew about it.
And there's a painting in particular that plays a really pivotal role for his prep in the show and sort of how he executes this rage on stage. What is that painting?
Well, that is Vincent van Gogh's The Night Cafe, and actually Tennessee Williams refers to the painting in his stage notes for the pivotal poker scene where Stanley bellows out Stella's name at the end. And he wanted the scene to have the kind of nocturnal brilliance of the painting. So Mr. Manganiello really wanted to go look at that picture and get that image in his mind in preparing to play this really important scene in the play.
What's interesting to me in reading some of the early version of your discussion with him is that Joe sounds like he's already moved on a little bit from the series True Blood in some ways, at least in his own mind and heart. What has happened there?
Well, he emphasized how grateful he is for all the great things that this show did for his career, but the last season was very frustrating for him. He began the season with a storyline, a really rich arc for his character, where all kinds of things were happening in his relationship with his father and the little wolf girl, Emma. And midway through the season, a new showrunner came on board, and it was all ditched. They changed direction, and scenes that he had already shot were cut, and it was really frustrating for him.
It is still obviously catapulted him into a new level of fame, and obviously with fame brings massive fans. In his case, he's carrying around these cards that he hands out to fans. What's on those cards?
I have one. He gave me 3. These were made for him by his good friend, the artist Shepard Fairey, and they have his dimensions, real life dimensions. He is 6'5", 230 pounds, and he gives them out to his fans.
We can drop that band. Hold that up one more time. Let me see if we can drop that banner so you can show that. There we go. Not too much of the whole chiseled body, but a hint of it. You've got 3. I'll have you send one to my producer, Kate. She is quite a fan. All right. You can read more about that in the arena section. Thanks, Amy, so much for giving us a preview. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Wendy.